All right, everybody, welcome to NorCal Sports Network. And this is the same hat that Brock Purdy's dad wears. Chat loves it when Marty Lurie comes on.
Anytime you lose a game this time of year, when you can't go backwards, it's a problem.
All right, everybody, we're live here, NorCal Sports Network. Welcome on in to the show. We got a good show for you tonight. We're going to have some fun and a lot of chat engagement, a lot of chat involvement tonight. We're looking for your deals and just Christmas Eve here. And we're glad you're with us. The show is brought to you by Chapman Law Group. Chapman Law Group, you know them, located in Marin, licensed in all of California. Give them a call at 415-613-9483 for all your legal needs. You got a personal injury situation, make sure you give Chapman Law Group a call because you'll be leaving money on the table if you don't give them a call. And we got a new sponsor tonight, guys. We're going to be talking a little bit more about them just to give you an idea, but I'm going to bring up some stuff here, but just to give you a little clue, kind of a real clue, who's sponsoring NorCal Sports Network now. That's right, PrizePicks. There we go. We'll be giving a big shout out to PrizePicks. Stay tuned here in the next few moments. I'm going to actually pull up, see how I did tonight on PrizePicks and give you a chance to get in on the action. All right, everybody. Welcome on in. Let's get this show rolling. Welcome, Dallas. Good to see you, my friend.
Hello.
There he is. We got to get the band to stop playing. All right, band. We'll come back to you at the end. There we go. All right, everybody. It's good to be live. We haven't gone live too much. Happy Festus, says Aaron. Yes.
Festivus. A Festivus for Festivus. The rest of us.
Yeah, Festivus. So tonight's a little fun, all right? Here's the, if you guys didn't see well, of course you did. I don't know if you analyzed it too much, but if you came in and didn't really look at the thumbnail, here's the thumbnail. And I'll block Dallas for a little bit here, but a little Buster Posey there, a little Brock Purdy look-alike. That is Buster. That is Buster and Brock. That's Buster with a Santa hat on. And he says, "Can I please get this player for Christmas? Please, Mr. Johnson." And good old Gregory, that holds the purse string, says, "No way. I gave you Devers last year and you didn't even win. So why should I give you more? Go prove that you're ready to win, and then maybe I'll open up the pocketbook. But for right now, bah humbug." So I thought Dallas was going to play Buster's Claus tonight. No hat, Dallas?
I'm going to. It's all set up.
Oh, it's all set up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Buster Claus will be here. And so if any of the people in the chat want to request a particular player on their Christmas list, Buster Claus will be able to come through on that. So whenever we want to do that, we can get into that at some point.
Well, yeah, I think as the crowd continues to trickle in here and see what they are looking for, what players do you guys want? We've got Buster Claus here tonight. Hey, guys, speaking of tonight, check this hat out that came in just yesterday from good old, I took the label off, but yeah, more goodies in the box. This hat has got the raised, I don't know if you can see that. Look at that. See that? See that?
Mm-hmm.
It's raised. So it's kind of a cool little graphic stuck on there. And I like the gray, I've got the other look, but check this hat out right out of the bag. Look at this one. Let's see. Maybe I should have left this in here for a little gift. Maybe it's even got Oh, yeah. Making it smell fresh and clean. Look at that baby, guys. Spring training, Scottsdale. And it's got the mesh. Look at that. I kind of like that look, guys. Look at that. Isn't that an interesting hat, huh? Anybody have this one? Huh? Yeah. All right. So we'll put that one back in the bag with the little freshener. Keep that going. We don't want this thing to get stale, right? Like the team. All right. And check this one out, guys. I'll be pulling this one out for you. These are my 3930s, which I love that hat. It's a stretch hat. This one I'll be cranking out right around the 4th of July, guys. Look at that one.
Wow. You got the whole year planned out.
I got the whole year planned out. And there we go. The old G-spot.
Nice.
Well,
you got more hats than you have days of the week. It's going to be tough to fit them all in.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Which one should I wear tonight? This one or put this one right? I kind of
that
like
one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right. Yes, Senior, we will have to meet up, and we'll be promoting some squares here. First of the year, we've got some squares contest. If you guys want to buy a square, I'll have to get more details, but we'll put that up for you guys. And Mark Graves says the gray one. Yeah. This doesn't fit Christmas or anything, and it certainly doesn't fit right now. I mean, we're, 7 full months away.
Yep.
So
wait on that one.
Yeah. Arizona. What month, Senior? Hopefully it's not hopefully they're not playing here in July. That's the worst time to play. They'll be playing at 6 a.m. and at 9 p.m. I'd love to watch them play live. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. I'll be out there yelling. March. Oh, wow. Could you pick a better month than March, man? You get to come down when it's beautiful weather, and then you can catch some spring training games, catch some Bryce Eldridge. Yeah. Bryce Eldridge. Yes. If he's here, I know a lot of people want him traded off. He's going to be here. I'm very confident of that.
I think so.
Man, I just sneezed like 4 times right before the show. And I'm like, took an allergy pill. And I'm still, coming. It's like, speaking of, RKS now says, do not trade Elliot Ramos. I'm in your camp. I don't think they should trade him unless you got, if you got a Stephen Kwan for him, yeah. But I'm not trading Elliot Ramos or, a top tier pitcher, Freddie Peralta, somebody. But I think Ramos has still got a lot in him, man. He's only 25, 26?
Yeah, I think 26. He's a young guy.
Yeah, yeah. Man, I put out a tweet the other day. Did you see my tweet about the Giants infield that I was playing around with in 2029?
I did not see that, no.
Take a look at this lineup. Now, I may be a year early on a couple of these guys, but this is why I don't think the Giants should be panicking and ready to sell. Now, I'm predicting the 29 San Francisco Giants infield will be entirely homegrown like the 2014 World Series championships were. And then I said, if Giants fans and ownership would just be patient and not try and force things, they could have an infield, if done right, that plays together for 6 to 8 years and start a new cycle of championships. All right, so here is, and you can still go out and get guys right now, but look at this, and their ages in 2029. Think about that. It's 2025, and we're talking about 2029, and Bryce Eldridge is only going to be 24, and people want to get rid of this guy. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? And then if you have the number 1 draft pick of just this past summer, Gavin Killeen at second base, he'll only be 25. Josar Gonzalez and Luis Hernandez. Now, I may be a year early on these guys, but Hernandez is possibly expected, Dallas, to skip the DSL, the Dominican Summer League, and come straight to the ACL, the Arizona Complex League, stateside at 17 years of age because his maturity. That would be a remarkable. And then you figure if he comes here in 2026, who's to say he's not our own Ellie De La Cruz or Bobby Witt Jr. that can develop at 20 and make it to the club. So I might be a year early on Gonzalez and Hernandez, but not much more than that. I think by 2030, add a year to those guys, 25, 26, 22, and 21.
Yeah.
Now,
and are Chapman and Adames up by then?
Chapman doesn't finish till 30, but you know what? If the Giants are not that great, I think Chapman will accept a waive his no trade. If he is really good, if the Giants are really good, Chapman's probably going to want to stick around. So you know what you can do, guys? This is why you draft shortstops. And this is why you listen to NorCal Sports Network, because you're going to get the best advice out there. And let me tell you something. Speaking of NorCal Sports Network, guys, I want to tell you something. You're in the home of Giants baseball, past, present, and truth. Okay. I've been following the Giants since 1968. Long before the championships, wild cards, and long before all the hot takes, long before YouTube. If you're wanting and looking for honest analysis, real baseball perspective, and straight talk with no spin, this is the place to be. Look, there's a lot of great Giants content creators out there, and there's new ones popping up all the time. But I'll say this, someone might have a better take, or they may have better insight, but they don't have the experience as a Giants fan. Nobody, including the great Marty Lurie, could say he's followed the Giants as a fan as long as me. Not anybody out there on YouTube that has a show. Nobody. No KMBR guys, no 95.7 The Game, no YouTube podcast, no YouTube. I don't care who it is. Players, announcers, I've got them all beat. Okay. I've been following.
It helps you were born in 1925.
Exactly. Because I was born in 25, I've been able to follow this team much earlier. Does that make me more of a expert? No, it doesn't. Because there's plenty of people I found that talk baseball that don't know crap about baseball. So, and I hope I'm not one of those guys, because I think I got a pretty good track record. But yeah, 1958 was the Giants came in. I started following them in 68. Was probably following them before that, but I don't remember it. Okay. Because my brothers were watching games. And yeah, there we go. Los is close, but I'm still the king. That's why when Los is on this show, man, there isn't two better dinosaurs than us. Man, Los and I, and guys that played the ball together. I mean, we didn't play together, but man, hey, Los, one of the things Los has got to do is he has got to come out over to the west side from over on the east side and join me next fall in a softball league. That's right, Los. I'm gearing up to play. I don't think I'll be ready to go in spring with a new hip coming in 3 weeks. Getting a new hip replaced January 14th. But they say 12 weeks, I'm good to, I can be out doing everything in 8 weeks. but I know from the first hip, 12 weeks, I'm good to go. But that pushes me into the end of March, April. That might be the end of the season because you don't want to be playing softball, trust me, here in June through September. So, Los,
you could go with the Dodgers mentality and just, to take a rest until the second half and then get it in gear.
Los, we're getting on a team together, man. We're going to be ringers. We're going to step in and show some of these 75-year-old dudes out there playing in Sun City West, what some younger whippersnappers could do. And I'll only be 65 next summer. But hey, man, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, man. That's right, huh? Come on. All right, chat.
That's right.
We want to hear your trades. I'm not ready to be a ball dude. Absolutely, man. I'm not being no stinking ball dude at Oracle, baby. I'm not falling on my derriere like some of those guys do. I'm gonna snag me one of those liners, maybe. I want to snag one. All right. So hit us with your trades, everybody. Which guy do you want for the Giants? Remember, Buster says, can I please have this player for Christmas? Please, Mr. Johnson, please. And Mr. Greg Johnson, Mr. Scrooge says, no way. Bah, humbug. All right. So Dallas is ready to put on the Buster hat. He's ready to put the Buster Santa hat on. I don't see. We got Luis Robert. Mind Air says, how about Luis Robert? You like him in a trade? Can we go get him, Mr. Santa Posey?
You want me to go get Buster Claus? I can go grab him.
Let's get Buster Claus.
All right. Hold on. I'll be back.
We'll put you right in. We'll bring you back here, and Dallas will be back with Buster Claus. Greg Johnson for Joe Lacob. That would be a great trade. Wouldn't that be a great trade? Oh. All right. Luis Robert and bringing the fences. Speaking of bringing in the fences, guys, I have something I'm working on, guys. Can you guys see that, baby? Look at that. That yellow line would go straight up the brick, that little corner. And I'm cutting off. I'm going to build this. I'm going to show this to the Giants. I'm going to build a presentation. All this area behind the seats here, I'm cutting off this 415. I'm putting in some bleachers. I have to stop it here. I can't go all the way over to the center field, tie it in there because got to have room for the bullpen gate to open up. All right. And then how about this, guys? Put some bleachers out in this area right here. And then these three archways, special seating. This is where you enter for these seats right through the archways. And we'll put a little concessions back here, little restroom back there. And man, we've got ourselves maybe another 1,000 fans right there. And then we're going to have not just the fans showing up there, but we're going to have long balls that are going out at, instead of 415, about 385. Those are going to be dingers. All right. We got Mr. Buster Claus. He's about ready. I see him getting ready. What do we got in the chat here? What do you guys think of that state? I know I can't be a cross between. Yeah, no, I'm not exactly. Not going to give up Eldridge. Los knows the deal. Los knows what young talent does. And I'm for that, George. I'm for that. Let's ask Mr. Buster Claus if he would allow us to go trade for Freddie Peralta? Maybe Buster Claus says yes, because that's only $8 million. Let's see what he says.
Hey. How's everyone doing today?
Hey, good.
Glad to be on the show.
Welcome, Mr. Claus. Buster Claus.
Ho, ho, ho. Good to be here. Buster Claus. I'm hoping this year to bring all the Giants fans, boys and girls alike, some goodies under the tree.
Well, can we get Luis? Well, George says, can we trade Wisenhunt and Johnny Level and another young pitcher for Freddie Peralta? Now, Freddie's only making $8 million.
Well, I don't know if they're going to go for that. But I think I like the idea.
You like the idea? We got Wisenhunt, Level, Birdsong, and Trent Harris for Kel. Does it get it done? Arizona wants pitching. Birdsong and Harris. Harris could be a good reliever. Wisenhunt, I think, is a bullpen guy. Birdsong could be, if Birdsong gets his command down, he could be a solid number 2 guy. He might even be a 1 someday. That guy's got some pretty nasty stuff. We'll check the trade machine for you on that, George. But what about Luis Robert, Buster? It's about $20 million. Come on, $20 million? You got $20 million?
20 million? Well, I don't know. We'll have to I'll have to check with the head elf there at the North Pole and see if that's a possibility.
What do you think he says?
Well, hold on. I'll call him and we'll see what he says.
Oh, that's right. We can't get Ketel Marte. Scratch him. Mark Graves, you're right. He doesn't want to come to San Francisco, George. So he's not on the list. He won't come. He doesn't want to ruin his left-handed power hits. Doesn't want balls to go die in triples alley for outs. So 20 million. Did you ask?
I'll ask him right now.
All right.
Hold on 1 second.
Sure. Ooh, this is really.
Now you're not going to be able to hear me while I'm gone, so just stand by.
Okay. Well, this is really nerve-wracking right now as Buster is heading over, getting ready to call Mr. Greg Johnson to see if we could get him to pony up 20 million.
Larry? Hello? Is this Larry?
No, it's Buster.
Hey, Gerald. I was expecting a call from Larry Bear. He's my own personal Instacart dude this time of year. I have him going out and getting all my Christmas gifts and all my shopping finished, and he's got one more item I can't find, but I think he'll be able to get it.
Well, what item do you need?
The guy is so annoying. He had my jet painted City Connect colors, purple and orange. He didn't even ask me if he could do it. So we landed in St. Bart's yesterday, and someone thought that I owned the Phoenix Suns. Come on now.
Oh, no, that's terrible. You've got to have Giants colors, the orange and black. Speaking of which, I was talking with the group here, and they want to trade for Luis Robert, and they figure it'll be about $20 million a year.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure that's a smart move. I think you might have to see your current outfielders. You've got Luis Matos, not Luis Robert, but Luis Matos, and he's a lot cheaper. And he could possibly be as good. So, I would consider going that route. Hey, Gerald, I got to run. The power washing crew is here, and we're gonna try and fix this paint job before anyone else sees it. All right, well, we'll see you later. Take care. Happy holidays.
Buster,
Were you able to?
we did hear that. That it's not too promising.
Yeah, he was a little bit not too enthusiastic on it because he's such a fan of the players we have in our own system. So,
Well, he said Matos
we'll
was
keep
cheaper.
kicking the tires on some people.
All right. Well, let's see if we got anybody else in the chat that wants to come up. Oh, Brian Buxton. Okay. So he's got Jung-Hoo Lee. Okay, he might do that deal. Jung-Hoo Lee, Wisenhunt, Koss, and Ryan Walker for Brian Buxton. Okay. Let's see how much Brian Buxton is making over there at the Minnesota Twinkies. Buxton, they only have $100 million payroll. Buxton is making $15 million. Well, Lee's making. Why would Minnesota do that though? Well, I guess maybe because Buxton's 32 and Jung-Hoo Lee's like 26, 27. Maybe. Let's see. Let's see what the trade machine looks like. Okay, let me pull up the trade machine.
Yeah, plug that in.
Let's plug the trade machine in. That's how we do deals around here. We don't mess around. Oh, don't tell me everything's gonna just spin into orbit now. All right, let's try it again. Baseball trade values. There we go. Trade simulator. I did say simulator, not a trade stimulator. So, although the Giants could probably use, don't you think the Giants would prefer to use a stimulator? What do you think?
Depends. Probably just the simulator is good enough.
Okay, so we're pulling up the trade machine, guys, and we'll just rather than just keep you in the dark, we'll pull up the trade machine with you. How's that? How's that for bring an ad along? There we go. All right, let's take a look at surplus. Hey, I paid for no ads. Get rid of the ads. Don't put up an ad when I paid top price to have no ads on my machine. Get out of here. Later. You shouldn't have to beg. All right. So what are we doing? Who was the guy we were trading? What was that trade? Let me go look.
It's at the bottom there. Lee, Wisenhunt.
Jung-Hoo Lee, Wisenhunt, Koss, Walker, and Buxton. Giants would probably have to pay Lee's salary. Okay, Jung-Hoo Lee. I got to go look at the trade again. I can't remember them all. Koss, Wisenhunt, Walker, and Lee. I don't know if that's a very good trade there for the Twins. Okay, we can't even find these guys on the first. Oh, there's Wisenhunt, 6.9. Come on. We'll trade him to the Twins. First of all, let's see how much Buxton's worth and what it's going to take, because we may not even have enough to go out and get. Let's see what Buxton's worth. Maybe Buxton's not worth much with his contract. Buxton. Do you guys see Buxton on here?
A Parokua. Yes, it's a Santa voice. Ha, ho, 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 ho.
I don't see him on the. Oh, there he is. Buxton, 19.5. All right. We need to come up with 19.5. All right. We're working on it. Now let's go back to the Giants. And we will add, we've got Wisenhunt. We need Koss. Who else was in there? Walker, Ryan Walker.
Walker.
All right. We need Walker, Jung-Hoo Lee, and Koss.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to, I have a feeling Jung-Hoo Lee is going to be somewhere on the back pages of this trade machine because of his awful contract. If you see Koss, as I scroll, look at Grant McKay. He's worth 0.9. That's very nice.
Almost one.
Christian Koss, there he is. He's worth a 1.5. Let's see. Don't you love these trades when you trade your crap for other people's goods?
Yeah, not too likely, probably.
Hey, I got 4 or 5 pieces of crap that I'd like to unload on you. You're getting a lot of quantity. Hey, why don't you give me one of your best players? Especially when it comes to Jung-Hoo Lee. He's probably going to be negative. Oh, look at Devers, minus 62. Matt Chapman, minus 15. Robbie Ray, minus 8. Jung-Hoo Lee, minus 6.2. Okay, so this is what the trade looks like, people. The Giants, 9.9 to 19.5. That trade's not going to work. It's like, hey, we'll give you a couple of decent pieces, and then, you might get that deal done if you paid Jung-Hoo Lee's half of his salary. But other than that, you're not going to get him. No one's going to take Jung-Hoo Lee with his salary. So, okay.
Yep. Not going to work. How about free agents? Anybody have any free agents they want under the tree this year?
Yeah, how about Tatsui Amai? What do you think?
Tatsui Amai.
Yeah, I'll ask for Tatsui Amai. No qualifying offer. You don't have to give up any international money, any signing money. And he's going to cost you, I think his price is going to come down, and he's only going to be just over $100 million.
Well, you want me to call Greg on that one?
Yeah, tell him 5 years and like $125 million.
All right. I'll tell him that. I'm going to be on the phone here for a second. You won't be able to hear me.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Wait. Hey, okay. Tell him
Yes.
I think I can get him down. His market might be coming down. Tell him if he's willing to go 6 years. Now just tell him I think I can squeeze him into 115 for 5 years.
Okay. I'll try that.
All right, try that.
115 for 5.
Yeah.
All right. I'll be right back.
Wow, he's going to give Greg a call again. I don't know if we're going to hear this one or not. Oh, we are, maybe.
Hey, Gerald. Just the call I try to avoid this time.
You know, you can call me Buster. Only my mom calls me Gerald.
You want to know why I call you Gerald? Because I'm the one that signs the checks. And guess what name is on the check that I signed? Gerald Posey. So, you're Gerald, buddy.
Well, I guess so, if you want to. Hey, I was chatting with some folks here. We're trying to make their Christmas as bright as possible. And some of them think the team would be much improved if we could get a number one ace on the staff. And we were looking at the Japanese player, Amai. We're thinking that we could probably get him now that he's running out of time on his options to be able to sign. Maybe 5 years, $115 million.
tickets are going to sell either way, aren't they?
Yeah, but if we want to win, then we kind of need another top of the rotation arm there that we can rely on. Webb can do a lot, but he's not Superman, and we could really use the support there, make the rotation a lot deeper.
Well, there's other ways to make a rotation deeper. Have you looked at if you want a Japanese guy, Sagano is available. He's only 36, and no one's picked him up yet. That's an option. Max Scherzer. I know that your new manager's very familiar with him. Maybe he might want to come on board and eat up some of the innings for you. But anyway, listen, Gerald, I got to run. I'm in the middle of a pedicure here, and we're getting close to the happy ending. So I hope you have a wonderful holidays.
But what about?
I wonder if Greg knows that that went out all across YouTube.
What?
Is Greg at the same? Is Greg at the same place as Kraft, the owner of the Patriots?
Maybe, I'm not sure. I think he was going to St. Bart's for Christmas, but I'm not sure where he's at right now.
Yeah, I mean, he does. It does sound like he's kind of grumpy, and I don't know. I mean, the fact that he's talking, he sounded a little bit like Robert Kraft to me. I don't know. He said, he did say, I heard happy ending or something there. And I don't know if Greg's going to want that out there, but geez. Mark says this is depressing him, even if it is for fun. Yes.
It's not supposed to be depressing. It's supposed to be fun.
Welcome to Giants baseball. Oh, baby. Well, any other guys you might want? Hey, you know what? We're speaking of money right now. Let's do this. Let's do this, guys. This show is brought to you by PrizePicks. That's right. PrizePicks is our new sponsor, and they have been doing a great job. If you're familiar with PrizePicks or you're not familiar with PrizePicks, let me tell you a little bit about them here. Hold on one second as I pull this up with PrizePicks, and they're hold on one sec. What did I do with this? Where did we go? Okay, hold on. One second here.
By the way, do you like my workshop, Santa's workshop? With my giant stockings.
Beautiful background. Beautiful background.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I got to leave. I'm going to leave the PrizePicks right up there. And
it's not showing now. Let's see it again.
The PrizePicks? Well, I'm going to, I got the logo right up there. So, guys, PrizePicks is a daily fantasy app where you build lineups by choosing whether players will have more or less than a projected stat total. Right now, new users can get a $50 in lineups when they play their first $5 lineup, win or lose. PrizePicks is available in 45 states, including California and Texas. Download the PrizePicks app today. Follow along while watching the games. PrizePicks, it's good to be right. and you would sign up using the promo code NCSN. That's right. Use the promo code NCSN when signing up. Okay? That's right. NCSN. Go to PrizePicks, download the app. The link is in the description, and you can get for $5 entry, you get $50 back coming to you in lineups when they play their first lineup. So there you have it. PrizePicks. In fact, I played PrizePicks tonight. I don't even know how I did. I'm going to pull it up right now and let me see how I did. All right. Let me go to my little deal here. Let me pull up. In fact, I may need to log in here. Let's see. Hold on one sec. PrizePicks. All right. I'm going to log in. All right. Hopefully let me make sure I'm not on the screen. Okay, good. I don't want my password showing up. Don't tell me I didn't win tonight. Where's my login? Okay. Hold on here. I'm working on this. I got to find my I guess I am logged in. Let's go to my lineups. There we go. Okay, I got one lineup, guys. Here it is. Here's my lineup for tonight. And let's see what I got. Oh, my phone is ringing. Hold on here. All right. Can you guys see this? Is it in there? There's my picks for tonight. All right. I'll blow this up. I got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, I lost. You got to be kidding. Wembyana didn't get enough points. Oh, man. Let me look at. I had Wembyana only getting 19 points tonight. 3 picks, $10 power play to win 35. Let me see what my picks were here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Durant's already got 17 points.
Wembanyama.
He only needed to get over 17 and a half points, and he got 12. What the heck is this dude doing? Did he not? Is he hurt or something? Let me check the box score here. NBA box score. San Antonio.
Mark Graves says he didn't start tonight.
Oh, no wonder his point total was so low. Might help to know what you're doing. He played a total of 23 minutes. No wonder his point total was so low. I saw that. I said, I did not realize that. There's my picks, guys. But that's how you do it. It's pretty simple. You pick more or less. And if you get more, if you get them all, look, I'm going to get 2 out of 3. Durant only needs 3 more points in the second half. He's going over. Wow. It's that easy to play, guys. So I got your text, Senior, and I see yours. How did Senior do tonight? 4-pick power play. Whoa. Let me see how I can do that. Pull that up on the screen. Look at that. He's Senior kicking butt in the last couple days. PrizePicks. It's great, guys. It's easy to play. Let me see if I can get this up on the screen here for 1 second here. I got to, let me take a photo of that. And then let me save that to photos. Hold on here, guys. Yeah, it's not a link. I know I've got to get this. 1 second here. I'm really bad when it comes to technology on some of these things. There's certain things I don't know how to do. Let me see here. Photo. Send that to, there we go. There. All right. I think I'm going to be able to pull this up. Those are my plays tonight. I'm going to get 2 out of 3, but look at this, guys. Let me show you what Senior does. And you guys can do this with putting in the promo code NCSN. Just go, I don't want the.
Hey, Dom, Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho.
Oh, here we go. I know what. Timer off. Okay, guys, put that code in. No, hold on. Stinking timer's off. Okay. And it goes, for some reason, it still wants to go to 10 seconds. There we go. All right. Promo code NCSN. Let me show you how easy it is to do. Let me pull up for you guys Senior's picks tonight.
Hey, Senior, Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho.
Here, we'll share the screen here. All right, look at that. Senior, winner, chicken dinner on last night. 4-pick power play, $10. He had Jonathan Taylor, Christian McCaffrey, Phillip Rivers, and Quentin Post. All 4 hit. $10 paid him $205. Let's take a look at his power play for, what day was this one? I'm not sure what day this one was. This might have been a little football action Sunday. Derrick Henry, the New England Patriots field goal kicker, Bergales, Ramondre Stevenson, and what is that? What's his name? Keaton Murray, Buster, Sacramento Kings. Keegan. There we go. $10. Oops. Hold on here. Well, I don't know what happened. We got all things screwed up. This is a great segment going right now here. Hold on. Gee whiz. There it is. Can you see it there?
Nope.
Did it go off the screen?
Yep. It's not, you're not sharing your screen anymore.
All right. Let me go back. Okay. For $10 paid $210. And he's got another one, $11 to pay $305. Senior kicking it in gear the last couple days. All right, guys. There you have it. Sign up for PrizePicks. Use that promo code NCSN and get yourself, put in $5. Make sure you got to use that code NCSN though, guys. And it's super fun to play. And I'm going to start winning. In fact, I'm going to call my agent, Senior, and have him pick for me. After I picked Wembanyama, and I didn't know he wasn't even playing hardly. Oh, he says we won't talk about the previous 10 entries. All right, guys.
Long in the past.
Yep. Get that promo code over, and PrizePicks. They're the easiest one to play out there, and a lot of fun. And I know a lot of you are in California, so you could play it in California. Go download the app. The link is right there in the description. You can go, and the description already has our promo code in it. If you click on the link right in this videos description. All right, so let's get back. Let's get back to trades. All right, we know Greg Johnson. I wonder how that ending finished up. But we won't check.
I'm sure
well,
he's over that now.
We'll have to check in with him again here. We got
Anybody
any
else
trades?
have anything else they want to sign or trade?
Come on, guys. You got to come up with Dom Peralta in
Who
here.
do you want? Who's on your Christmas list this year? If you've been good, if you're on the good list, maybe we can get a player.
Yeah. Hey, guys, if I didn't mention it, I think I did a couple times, but $5, you get 50. That's a smoking deal. Not like you got to put in, $100, $200 to get a $100, $200 match. $5. Go sign up. Promo code NCSN. Very simple. All right. Anybody want? This guy says, please turn off the horrible voice junk. Well, Buster's in him. He's in his house.
I'm Buster Claus. This is how I talk.
Yeah, we can't help it.
And
this is voice.
And this is how Greg talks.
All right. So what do we got here? Come on. I don't see anybody who wants anybody. All right. Since I'm kind of the host, I'll just ask. The chat's not. They're just not playing along right now. How about if we go sign? Hey, you know what? Jim Bowden, former general manager of the Reds, linked only one player to the Giants. He linked Bo Bichette. Can we go get Bo Bichette? Ask Mr. Johnson.
I think we can do that. I like that idea.
Go ask
All
him.
right.
He
All
wants.
right, I'll ask him.
Let me
I'm going to put
see
you on
what-
hold. You're not going to be able to hear me.
Do you know what his market is?
I don't know. What do you think? 30 million?
Let me look it up here and I'll tell you. We've got positions shortstop. All right. Bo Bichette is asking, or his market is about 23 million market value, but he wants a 7-year deal at least. Okay. So I think we're going to have to pay a little bit more. So we're probably going to have to go 25. He's better than Chapman. Chapman you gave Matt 6 years, 151. So Bo wants 7 and 175. See if he'll take that.
175.
Yeah. You got Rafi. It lines up really good.
All right. Let me see.
You got Rafi for 8. You got Adamas for 6 more. Chappie for 6 more. So hey, might as well make your infield, tighten it up. Tell them that. Say, hey, you'll have your infield locked up for 5+ years. You won't have to. I won't be asking for any more infielders.
All right. I'll call Greg. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Cross your fingers.
All right, chat. This is getting nerve-wracking here tonight. Hopefully maybe Greg will be in a really happy mood since he was getting his pedicure earlier.
What is it this time, Gerald?
You really don't have to call me Gerald. Everyone calls me Buster.
Do you want to know why I call you Gerald, Because I know the fans call you Buster, and guess what? I'm not a fan. You're always talking about how much you care about the orange and black. Well, guess what my favorite color is, Gerald? My favorite color is green. A few years back, we had that St. Patrick's Day giveaway. They gave away a Giants cap that was green colored. That's the only Giants hat I own. Matter of fact, I was just talking to Larry about doing that giveaway again this season.
Oh, that would be wonderful. I love that idea. The fans love special giveaways, especially on St. Patrick's Day.
It's not going to happen. Even dropped down to 15,000 hats. We're paying $3 a piece. That's $45,000. That's enough to cover a portion of the reupholstery on the seats at the new theater.
Oh, well, okay. Well, so the reason I called, the group over here has been brainstorming some ideas, and, for the upcoming season, we could really use a hitter that can put it in, a contact hitter, puts the ball in play, hits for average, hits for power, and I think it would be a really good fit to get Bo Bichette. I think that probably 7 years would get the job done. And it's kind of a bargain compared to what we're paying some of the other guys. What do you think about that?
Oh, you're breaking up there, Gerald. I think you said Bo Bichette, is that right?
Yeah, Bo. You think we can get Bo Bichette?
Well, you know this old saying, you gotta save money to have money.
Do they say that?
Listen, Gerald, I got the accountant calling on the other line. It's the latest Mission Rock projections, and very busy before the end of the year. So, I know that Dan Coachemilio over at NorCal Sports Network, he is a big fan of Casey Schmidt, and I really would not like to displace that guy. We have not seen the ceiling for Casey Schmidt, and he's 10 times cheaper than Bo Bichette. So let's give that a run this year. See how Casey starts off the season, and you can always maybe add later, possibly later. If you need an improvement there. But for now, let's stick with what we got. All right, well, I got to run. But have a Merry Christmas, and I hope I don't talk to you soon. Goodbye.
Wow. He's pretty harsh with you, Gerald.
What, you heard that?
We did hear that.
Oh, well, yeah, Bo Bichette, I think that he's very high on Casey Schmidt and the potential there. And we want to see what he can give us at second base going into this season. So, it could be one of those situations where we come out ahead if we just see what we have in house.
All right, we've got some other guys that are fans that are asking for Kyle Tucker. Tell them fans are asking for Kyle Tucker, and that you believe Kyle Tucker. Now, Robert says 5 for $300 million. That's pretty steep. That's $60 million a year, but it is only 5 years. You know what? See if he'll take 5 for $250. See if he'll go 5 for $250, and tell him you'll give him an opt-out after the second year. So if he's really doing well, he'll help the club for 2 years, and then he can walk away, and you can be done with his salary, and you'll maybe get a world championship, possibly, or at least you'll be in contention. So try that on him. I know is he getting? I did hear the tone of that call when he hung up. He
always sounds like that. He's fine.
He said he hope he didn't hear from him again, though. How many times have you've called him? At least 3 times. This is going to be the 4th call, I believe.
We can call him one more time. I'm sure he's fine with it.
Yeah, tell him Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker. Okay.
With a T. Yeah.
I'm going to put you on hold this time. You won't be able to hear what I say.
Okay. This is classic, guys. We're getting in with the owner of the Giants, Greg Johns. Let's be quiet. Let's see if he picks up. Hopefully he's not upset.
Hey, it's Santa's little helper. What is it this time, Gerald?
Well, hey, Greg, I was thinking we could use an upgrade in the outfield. And a lot of the folks I'm talking to here think Kyle Tucker would look pretty good out there in the outfield. And You know, he's expensive. I know it. I know you don't even have to tell me how expensive he is, but we think that we could get him for $300 million, 5-year deal. Now that's $60 million a year, but we can offer him an opt-out after 2, so you might get off the hook early on that. Greg, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm not sure that's going to fly. I think we've got a snowball's chance in hell of getting that deal done. I think maybe, there's other options out there. Have you thought about, Michael Conforto?
Well, we already had Michael Conforto, and he wasn't really that good for us. I'm not sure that's really an improvement over what we currently have.
Oh, well, you know what I do have? I do have an improvement that we're going to be making at the ballpark. You want to hear about that?
Oh, yeah, of course. I love improvements at the ballpark. Does it rhyme with grooving in the senses?
Grooving in the senses? No. Oh, I see what you said. No. Future archaeologists are going to dig up that wall and debate for centuries of how many home runs it prevented. So, this actually has to do with the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame? Oh, I'm listening.
So, as you know, I know you know, Jeff Kent, the former Giants second baseman, made it into the Hall of Fame this year. And I don't know how it happened. I guess he was the only guy too scared to take a needle in the ass. But now he's in the Hall of Fame, and we've got to get a statue for him. So I called the bronze guy.
Bronze guy?
Yeah, called the bronze guy. You don't have a bronze guy? Apparently the price of bronze has doubled in the past couple of years. And same with brass. I guess there's a high demand for trumpets. So we're thinking of aluminum for the statue. And, Larry said that there's some kind of 3D printing polymer that we might be able to use.
You mean like plastic?
Well, kind of. It looks like bronze, though. If you touch it, you'll see that it's not metal, but it looks really good. But actually, Larry found a better idea.
A better idea than plastic?
Yeah. Buster, you were on the team when Rusty was here?
Rusty Tillman? I wasn't born yet.
No. The animated cowboy guy in right field. Larry found it in storage last week. It's still in pretty good shape. So instead of having to make a statue for Jeff Kent, we're just going to put a mustache on Rusty, and we'll put him back out there. And then the fans will be lining up to see Jeffy out there in right field. We won't need a new statue. We'll just put Rusty back up and call him Jeffy, mustache, and I don't see how we can go wrong.
Have you run this by anyone else?
Huh? Run it by someone else? I'm the boss, Gerald. As a board member, my dad was instrumental in 3 World Series trophies. You don't think that means anything?
Well, I had a little something to do with those 3.
Hey, Gerald, you're probably going to be in the hall here pretty soon. How do you feel about zinc? It's a beautiful metal. I think it'd look great on you. So keep that in mind, zinc. I think zinc might be the way to go. But hey, I got to run. Larry's here with my Taco Bell, and it's starting to get cold, so I got to hit the road. But Merry Christmas to you, and good luck with your acquisitions.
Good luck with your acquisitions. We heard another call. I don't know if you, but hey, this has been really privy. We got somebody that wants to know, our good friend George Curry wants you to call Greg back and see if he'll sell some of his shares to Lacob and tell him we will give him a statue, that Greg will get his own statue near the porta potty near 6th Street.
I don't know if he would appreciate that, the placement of that. But
well,
I think he might do a statue, though.
See if he'll sell anyway. See if he'll sell. Tell him this is the time of year and that, he can make a huge bang for his buck. Go ahead. Give him a call. This will probably be the last one because we probably should get out of here. It is getting closer to Christmas. But you know what? See if he'll sell. And he doesn't have to sell all of it, but if he would step down and not be the majority owner, that he would let Joe Lacob become the majority owner or the chairman of the board.
All right. I'll see if I can, what he says on that.
He knows Joe. Yeah. Joe's won 4 titles and he's only got 3, Greg Johnson. And Greg really wasn't even he wasn't the top guy on the board when the Giants won him. He's just, this is more nepotism. Tell him.
But yeah. I think he's very proud of those 3 World Series trophies since his dad was on the board for them.
Yeah. But his dad really wasn't doing all that much either.
Well, I mean, I was swinging the bat, but, he was rooting for us.
Go ahead and give him a call. People are wanting to hear this last
all right.
call.
Let me see what he says.
Gerald, wasn't expecting to hear you so soon. What do I owe this pleasure?
Well, I was talking with the folks here, and since you weren't too enthusiastic about the price tag on Kyle Tucker or Bo Bichette, we thought maybe you might be interested in making some of that money back. We have it on good authority that Joe Lacob, your good friend, has an interest in buying a portion of the team, and perhaps you might want to sell some shares to Joe so that he can, take an active rooting interest in the Giants and in baseball.
Sell shares to Joe Lacob?
Well, yeah. I mean, you can recoup some of the investment. I mean, you've made a windfall on owning this team over the last 20 years. And, you can get some of that money out and use it for other purposes.
Well, I'll have to talk to my dad about that. He's the one that actually makes those types of decisions. But I do think that, Joe Lacob, maybe he's getting bored of the Warriors, and, they're kind of falling off the rails here this week, infighting and whatnot. So I could see him wanting to come over to the Giants because we have such a smooth running organization. It's all upside over here. So you know what? Let me call my dad, and I'll raise that. I think he's asleep already tonight, though. But I'll run that up the flagpole and see what he says there. So we'll see what happens there. But don't rule it out.
Don't rule it out. That's the most positive statement I've heard tonight on all of these 5 phone calls.
Well, I wanted to give you a little Christmas hope here going into Christmas Eve tomorrow. So, you know what, Gerald, I want you to have a wonderful holiday, and do not call me again. Take care.
Whoa. That ending didn't sound too good. You know what? I think you should just call him one more time to just piss him off.
I don't really want to piss him off.
Well, ask him if...
I'll call him.
Yeah. Who do you think we could get out there? I mean, how about... Geez. Chat, you got anything we should go after? Wonder if he would go for Ohtani, if he could trade like Bryce
let's
Eldridge,
pick a
Logan.
player he might go for.
Let's go Bryce Eldridge, Logan Webb, and shucks, who else? Tell him we'll give him Devers too. And we want Shohei, but Shohei's only going to come if he pays him $1.5 billion over the next 8 years. He wants a raise on the contract. Tell him he wants, and he could have had him maybe if he would have paid $1 billion, but the Dodgers are willing to trade for Bryce Eldridge, Rafi Devers, and Logan Webb for Shohei Ohtani.
All right.
And it's only going to cost
like a
him.
Terrible idea, but I'll do it.
He was willing to give him $700,000. Shohei wants $700,000. He was willing to give him, or million. I'm sorry, $700 million a few years ago. So he will. Shohei said he will defer the money though. He wants 1.5 as long as he'll defer it over 20 years.
All right, one moment.
Why are you calling me?
Well, we had a crazy idea over here, and I know that we matched the Dodgers' offer on Ohtani a couple of years ago, and we came up just short. But he's a one of a once in a lifetime player, and I think he would be a great addition. He would really flip the table on the Dodgers. What do you think about that?
Well, how would that even work? I don't understand.
Well, we pay him more than he's currently making. We up the offer a little bit, give him an extra year, and we just defer it over 20 years. And I think, we'll have to throw some players into the mix also, like Logan Webb and Rafi Devers. But we'd have the biggest hitter in the game. What do you think?
I think that you have your holidays mixed up, Gerald. This is Christmas, not April Fool's Day.
Didn't go for it.
Jeez. He's a Scrooge, man.
Yeah. Well.
Man,
All right.
Could have had Ohtani. Could you imagine Ohtani? They get Eldridge, Webb, and Devers.
It's okay though, because Santa's got a whole list of players that I'm going to be checking, and once, checking twice, and we're going to continue to work until we have a quality team on the field. You can put that in the book and bet on it.
Very good. Very good. Well, guys, hate to end this comedy hour, but all good things must come to an end, they say. This was obviously a little fun tonight at, poking a little fun at Mr. Greg Johnson.
Buster Claus has got to go. I'll wave goodbye. Dallas will be back here in a moment. But goodbye. Merry Christmas to all. To every Giant fan out there, I hope you get what you want under the tree this year. Merry Christmas.
Oh, all right. There goes Mr. Claus or Buster Claus. What a joy that was to have Buster Claus on here. We got more done in the front office. Yes, more done than the front office. Right? Hey, George, you too, man. Have yourself a great holiday season. Merry Christmas to everyone that's out there. If you're celebrating Christmas or Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. Man, we've had a blast here at NorCal Sports Network. We've been kind of enjoying this fun ride that we've been on this will be year 3 that will be going on as the full season covering all 162. That's right. We'll be right with you guys after every game. We're here for every breaking news. PrizePicks will be with us all the way through the summer. And make sure you guys sign up with PrizePicks. That promo, $5, gets you 50 to play, win or lose. And all you got to do is go download or click on the link in the description of this show and put in the promo code NCSN. We welcome back Dallas to the show. Dallas, I know you had a little technical difficulties, but while you were out, I don't know if you were able to, what was happening at your place, but we had Buster Claus on, and
right.
Yeah, we had.
Wait a second.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. We had Buster Claus on. Kind of sounded like Greg Johnson, just
A
like
little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that anyway? Yeah, we were we were in. I guess we were treated to some insights into Greg Johnson's personal life.
Did you get that super earlier, Dan?
You know what? I believe we missed that. It was at the beginning of the show. I forgot to get that. JB, thank you so much. He says the thumbnails are getting pretty good, Dan. Well, thank you, JB. We happen to like that thumbnail. There it is. Look at that thumbnail. That is right there. That is Brock Posey, not Buster Posey. Brock Posey. That is a hybrid of Buster Posey and Brock Purdy there. But it is Buster Posey, but it does look a lot like Brock Purdy. And yes, thank you to JB from down under in Australia. Appreciate the super chat. And guys, this will be a fun off season as we sit here trying to figure out and guess what are the Giants going to do, if anything. I'll say this. I don't think the Giants are going to get Tatsuya Amai, but he's got to sign by the end of next week. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's got to sign by next Friday or Saturday. The second.
Clock is ticking.
So don't know if his market's going to go up or down. Murakami's signed with the White Sox. His market came way down. He was projected like 175. I don't even know what the deal he got, but it was 2 years, and it was not as anywhere near what he thought. So maybe Amai's market comes down, and if it's near the 100 million mark, 89, 90 million, maybe the Giants can offer him, a 3-year deal or 75, a 4-year deal, 99. I don't know. Maybe the Giants just don't want to go that long, obviously. So, all right. Hey, and you guys, let me see here. Did I have my nope, I don't have it there. We got some good things working. We got some good things working with some changes coming here to NorCal Sports Network, and going to be some fun changes. So a little bit of we're working on it behind the scenes, and hopefully sometime first part of the year, early into the new year, we'll have some stuff to tell you, show you, and could be exciting. But remember, guys, NorCal Sports Network right here. This is the place for Giants baseball, past, present, and truth. Where's truth come from? I don't know. Sounds good. We tell the truth. We put truth out there. We don't sugarcoat things. We don't spin. We tell it like it is. And right now, unless some old geezer wants to come up with a show on YouTube or social media and put out a podcast that's over 65 years old and it's been watching the Giants longer than I have been, we're the leaders right here. We are the leaders when it comes to longevity of being Giants fans. What does that get us? Gets us an autographed baseball by Greg Johnson right there. That's it.
Nice.
That's what it got us. Being the longest tenured Giants fans with a YouTube show, with a social media show. Autographed baseball by Gregory Johnson. That's all it got us, but we own it. We own it.
Very nice.
That's right. There's been fans out there. They come from other areas and they come into our area. Yep. Born and raised right there in the Bay Area, right in the East Bay, along with all you others out there. Some of you in this chat have been Giants fan longer than me. That's right. Some of you have been watching the Giants since 58 or early in the 60s. You got me beat, but you don't have a YouTube show. So start up your own show, call it 1958, and you'll get the ball. You will get, I will have, this is like, the Stanford Axe. I will hand this over to you because you will get the Greg Johnson autographed baseball when you hold the crown. But right now, NorCal Sports Network owns the crown. So I'm going to keep this baseball right here.
That's right.
Keep
it handy.
I'm going to keep it right here, right next to the show. So it's always available. And, Greg did sign this ball. He's actually kind of narcissistic, to tell you the truth, but he's got several signatures all over the ball. So, anyway, what can I say? We got it. We own the crown. We got the Greg Johnson trophy right there for being the longest fan. We even got Marty Lurie beat. Marty's got us beat by years on us is watching baseball, but he not a Giants. He didn't grow up. He grew up in New York. Wasn't a San Francisco Giants fan. In fact, he was putzing around over there in Oakland for a while. That's right. Along with Susan Slusser. And Susan Slusser came over from Oakland. Yeah. So a lot of those guys coming over from Oakland, coming in here, trying to take over the Giants title. Nope. We got it right here, guys. We got it right here.
Well, you can't blame him for coming over.
No, can't blame him. In fact, Oakland's gone now, right? Oakland does not own a major league franchise anymore. They lost the Raiders, they lost the Warriors, and they lost the A's. How's that? They're consistent.
They got the Ballers.
They got the Ballers. Well, that's not a major league team.
Nope.
Hey, look
well,
at
maybe someday. They've got a nice big stadium there. They could renovate and get a new team in there.
Yeah. Our crowd is tough. We got the toughest chat. We got the most knowledgeable chat. Look at that, huh? Now, I didn't say that. That is from one of our chat members. I'm just going to keep my lips zipped right here, and I'm not going to comment on that. That's right. What else we got in the chat? Let's wrap up the chat. Word is Robert Rothberg is starting a Giants. Oh, no. If Robert Rothberg starts, but how long? Yeah. Robert, where have you been? Throw the ball through Greg Johnson's office window and demand a big signing. I
don't know if it's coming or not.
Yeah. Yeah. Robert Rothberg is going to take over. If Robert Rothberg opens up a YouTube channel, I will just, let me see. How can I do that? I will give him the I'm not worthy salute. I'm not worthy.
That will be a positive show.
Yes, that will be all positive. There will not be any mudslinging on Robert Rothberg's show. None whatsoever.
There will be no Santa bits on that show.
Yes. It will be happy hour, happy ending. It will be everything. Yeah. So for Dallas, for myself, for Buster the dog, who's not here tonight, he's in another room, we say happy, it's not Christmas, New Year's yet, but Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah. Everybody watching, enjoy your Christmas with your family, your friends. Enjoy some Niner football. Yes, I have the wall of hats. We're going to have to maybe change up the hats next year. Maybe for more color this next year, I'll put this brand new hat. You think it'll stay there in third? Will it revert back to fourth right here? I don't know.
If it goes down to fifth, you're burning it.
Let me see. Let me just see how this hat looks on me here.
I like it. It's a nice one.
I like this color. It's kind of wavy. It's kind of wavy. All right. Well, let's get out of here, Dallas. Wish everybody a Merry Christmas and close us out of here.
All right, everybody, have a wonderful holiday, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. And I hope you have a wonderful time with your family. And maybe we'll get a little Giants news in the new year and get us off to a good start. So take care, everybody. Good night.
Good night. As you know, any breaking news, we'll be right on it. We'll be first on it. All right? We have nothing else to do with our lives other than sit around and wait for the Giants to make a move. So when they make a move, we'll be right on it. We'll be right here because, hey, look, we have no other life outside of the San Francisco Giants.
A little bit.
We have lives. Yes. And we will continue to have lives. We will not rely on this organization for our personal happiness. No, we will not rely on this organization for our personal happiness. We will find our own way.
That's right. Anything that brings us is a bonus.
Yes, don't forget to sign up for PrizePicks, everybody. Use that promo code NCSN. Put in $5, get a $50 to play. We'll see you sometime, maybe before Christmas in a video. Watch for our videos. Good night, everybody. Goodbye!